What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today, well, actually I've had a pretty good day out already on the lake, but what we're covering today is my settings that I have on my Garmin LiveScope. So stick around to see everything that I do with my LiveScope. Alright, so quickly we're going to go over the first menu settings. So menu. Alright, so I have my gain in manual, and I always set this based upon how my image looks. I don't really leave it in the autos. I would say the gain is probably a little too high right now. Take it down a few notches to 67. Okay, there we go. Look at our nice little tree there. Great. Go back to menu. Depth range. I always leave depth range in auto, because the depth that I fish varies. Actually, no, I don't want to do that. Okay. Still have our tree there. Forward range, I'll leave that in manual. And I actually have that where I can go forward and back on my home screen, or on the buttons here. Makes it easy to change how far forward and down I would be looking if I was in down view. Look, there's some fish. Alright. Now we're going to go to the Sonar Setup piece. Boom. Appearance. So this is where you choose your color scheme. I like it between amber, and sometimes I like emerald. Yeah, black emerald. Just depends on the day. Usually I'll leave it in amber. That's the one I'm more familiar with and the one I like the best. I do have my trails on, which this means is anything that moves will have this light blue trail behind it. See the fish that just went through. So I know that those were fish, and I just wasn't seeing things because there was a trail. I have this on fast, meaning the trails disappear fast. If you leave them on slow, you'll end up with a screen full of blue. So I don't recommend that. I like to have my grid on, that way I know, let's go back, that way I can kind of judge how far things are. Like this tree is 10 foot in front of me and 12 feet down. Pretty easy to see. And look at all the fish coming out of that tree. Why am I not fishing that tree right now? So back to the menu items. There's two more things that we need to go over that are definitely important, and that's TVG, time variable gain, and noise reject. So note that right now I have both of them off, and we have what you would call the imaginary tree. I'm okay with the imaginary tree, but the more you take noise reject, let's say we put it on medium, yeah, it goes away, which is fine and dandy. But the piece that's important to me is I will be able to lose the side of my bait. So the noise reject and the TVG will take the tree out, but I know what that tree is, and sometimes I'll put it to low, maybe medium, and if I can see my bait, great. If not, it really depends on the day and the water clarity, whether or not that TVG or the noise reject stay on. See, I'm like missing parts of my tree here. It looks like it's broken apart. So I'll put that back off. Put that low. Okay, low's pretty good for me. I might turn it off if the water clarity change. Overlay data. I like to keep my device voltage on there because LiveScope sucks the power out of your battery. So if you don't keep up with your voltage, you might end up with a dead battery. Depth, water temp, I keep on. I don't care about my speed, and I like to look down and know what time of the day it is. And it does use GPS to help you with the time of day, so don't worry when you first turn it on and it shows you that it's midnight the day before or whatever. as soon as it gets the GPS signal, it'll be okay. So let's see, installation. I had the HRS on where it picks if you're going over waves or you have someone's weight coming through, it automatically dampens their signal, where you don't end up with a squiggly bottom or the whole bottom and moving. That's what that does. Orientation, that tells you whether it's in auto, so it decides whether, hey, I'm in forward view, I'm in down view, or I'm in perspective view. Focus, I do have it in auto fresh. I don't really deal with this very much. I'm not really sure how that works. So let's play with it real quick. Seems like it changes the image. I'm guessing mostly because sound waves travel differently in salt water than they do in fresh water, so I imagine sonar waves do the same thing. So we'll put that back in auto fresh. Go back to the menu. Oops, put it with my tilt there with my foot. On-screen control, I still have it as my range. I might change it to my gain every now and then if I'm having issues with that. But overall, those are my settings. And by the way, if you haven't checked out my video on how I've installed and have my LiveScope system set up, please do. It's not super unique, but it's pretty unique, and I really enjoy it. It's really one of the ultimate setups to me. And until next time, get out there and go catch you some fish.